everyone, welcome to another Vitality Health Features. My name is Grace. Today, I've invited Zee Eng. She used to be a senior portfolio manager for 14 years in an international land asset management industry. However, she has left that behind to be a certified essential oil specialist and therapist with doTERRA. She is a wellness advocate leading a team of 600 essential oil users. So let's find out from her the journey. Welcome, Zee.
Hi Grace. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on board. Thank you. So how did you get started with essential oil therapy, and what is the impetus that brought you to this industry, which is like totally different from the one that you did before?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, back in 2016, I have a long-term clients. I was in the industry for 14 years, so I have a long-term client turned friends that I know since 2003. Then approached me and asked me to try about the essential, which is I have no idea what essential is about except the fragrance oil that I have been using. From the classes that I attended, the basic class that I attended. So I just want to support her, and I bought a set of basic essential oil kits back home so that my two niece at home can use it. My niece is at 1 year old and 4 years old at the point of time, and usually the 4 years old that in the childcare falling sick very frequently. So from the class that I attend, I found out that essential can be used on the children to improve the immunity. So I take it as a try, and from there, that's where the rest of history, because from the usage over the months, right, I find out that it actually boosting up their immunity, and yet I benefited from it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm at that crossroad that looking for a new opportunity. That's where everything fall into place. I used to very passionate about investment. Therefore, I'm in the investment industry until about 14 years. At the crossroad of the 13 years, I find that the investment industry that I'm in with, it doesn't really help me to help my clients that I have kind of promised to them. That is the time where I start to look for opportunity that I were able to find even healing for myself, like I serving my client at the same time they were able to benefit from it. So from the experience I'm using the essential oil, it really gave me a very different world that I also realized that health is actually wealth. I have been in the wealth industry for so long, talk about money, and I've seen so many cases where people lost the wealth because they lost their health. So that intrigued me into this healthcare industry using natural remedy. So that is where I find out more about how this essential oil can be a business. And I decided to quit my previous job and started this as a business and sharing with people from scratch. Yeah, therefore, that's why now I'm actually a certified essential oil therapist, and so that I can serve my clients better. Mm-hmm.
That's very good. I think that is an amazing realization for you. It's true, health is wealth. You don't have health.
Yeah.
How many pieces of land you own? What does it mean? Nothing.
Yes.
Right?
So there is a point, right, like at the kind of more than 10 years or 14 years in the industry, then I have been talking about money. Now I realize that health is going to be like zero if, let's say, you don't really taking care of it. And it intrigued me really into this industry where we're going to be a long-term prospect. Everybody, whether you are rich or you are poor, you need a healthy body to continue to carry your dreams. So that is how the things has been going into the essential oil remedies, where I find the potential and also the healing property that they were able to provide, because I benefited from it first.
Okay. So Zee, can you tell me, how do you find healing in what you do now?
Yeah, that is a very good question. Actually, that healing is something where we find sometimes peace, what we are doing, and value added to people. And why do I choose? I started with doTERRA essential oil. I find out that in the journey of my searching, right, the core values of the doTERRA actually strike that in line with my core value. The core value of the doTERRA is actually like engage, caring, concern, promoting wellness throughout the world. Of course, I were to start from myself first. If I will start wellness from me and I share with others, this will be a meaningful opportunity for me to share with people why is it health is wealth. So I started with benefiting myself and extended these benefits to the people around me and my family and my friends, and it goes on like that. Everyone start with a dream when we start a business. So it's same with me. So I want to help people, giving them education, awareness about health can be simple sometimes. So the things that we are living in the world that really full with a lot of information and commercial value that actually that can help businesses or individuals generate a lot of money. But at the end, all this money doesn't really brings to the value to helping someone to stay happy, probably to stay healthy. So from the nature, right, the essential is about nature. The nature is actually give us a lot of healing remedies from there. And because the essential oil is from nature, it is just very, it is actually a very soothing remedies for people that wanted to look for back to basic. And we will not need to, I want them to reduce the reliance on drugs. So for myself, right, I have not been taking any single medication since 2016 because I have started to learn self-care using natural remedies, and essential oil is the major product that I have been using. Yeah,
that's excellent. Awesome. People who just started with essential oil, okay, like users that are new to this, do they feel the therapeutic effect even from the first time they use it?
Yeah, so that is why sometimes I feel that sharing essential oil is so easy. Because when I meet my friends, I take up essential oil and drop on their hand, whether they don't want let me drop on their hand, right? I drop it on my own hand. The sense is actually spread out, and because of the purity of this essential oil, the sense, it just influence them and they like it. So the therapeutic effect can come from like just a wild orange, right? Can make them feel very relaxed and happy. Yeah, so a drop of peppermint can help them to relieve the head tension. So those are the very immediate benefit that they can feel it. So they were curious to know more, how does this one little bottle, one drop of essential oil were able to help them in their health, like get the better health. So that's where I extend the education and the information to them. That's how I started with everything. Just a drop of essential oil. One drop of the essential oil for them to experience it.
Yeah, amazing. I agree with you because time during the circuit breaker, I'm so glad I got a few bottles of essential oil. And during those times when we had to stay at home, the essential oil was, I don't know how to put it, it is subtly giving you this freedom to extend beyond this space that we are staying at home. I was just sharing with Ben, right? Ben is one of your
correct.
users that's under you. I was saying that
Mm-hmm.
hinoki oil, but when I just use the hinoki oil, I mean, we can't travel, right? But just the scent of this hinoki oil, I'm transported to the onsen in Japan, you know, and it just so relaxed. It's just so amazing. And like you said, the drop of that orange just makes you feel so refreshed and
uplift.
positive. Yeah, uplift. It's like you just feel very positive for people who have chronic issues, health issue. How would you approach people like this?
So that is the important thing, that actually essential oil, we tell them about preventive. That means you haven't got into the chronic disease, right? You can prevent it by taking care of yourself. But for people that is in chronic disease, right, they are looking for hope. Actually, they are looking for remedies. It all depends on how we can treat them in their being. You know, essential oil can change our emotion. So essential is may not be the right the things that they want to cure their. We are not saying that essential were able to cure their chronic disease, but because the essential will give them the therapeutic effect of their better mood, better sleep, all this actually help them to improve and the body just transform actually a better healthy cell. And I do see that a kind of a miracles. I can say that in the of course it's not immediate, but in a probably few months time of changes, taking a natural things than drugs, and they were able to actually getting better. I will not say that they are cured. It's just the same thing like with you. My mom actually, she got diagnosed with cancer at the early of the year. I'm very, very glad that I have the essential oil knowledge, and we let the doctor do what they can do. But when you know they go through the cancer patient go through the chemotherapy, they were really facing a lot of challenges like sleeping issue. There's a lot of other things. Because of essential oil, I was able to give her a better sleep, improve her sleep. I was able to have any digestive issue. I know what essential I can offer to her. I can do a massage on her. You know, when a person at the stage of a sickness, right? All these things have improved our relationship with our loved one because of the essential. If not, I really didn't know how I can start to take care of her. So that is why, if the whole thing, I were to say that what's most rewarding to me over the last 3 years of learning teaching people how to use essential oil, and I am the most beneficial from it, the beneficiary from it, because of I can able to extend it to my family members when they really need something. Emotionally, they are uplifted because of the sense that they have been taking, like what you have shared just now, like even just a wild orange. Imagine you are in that chronic situation sometimes, but because of 1 drop of 2 drop of wild orange, they feel happier. They feel that things are not so depressed. It does change the state of the mind for that moment.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I think that by being able to even do like massage, the touch is very healing.
The touch is actually expression of love. Yeah.
Yes. Do you have any health challenges before and now?
Okay, it's not a very major one, but it's sometimes annoying. So I have a serious sinus issue for more than 10 years. So I used to take antihistamine, like Zyrtec, at least 3 times a week. And I'm allergic to paracetamol and other painkiller. So I have to be very careful on the drugs that I'm taking. So after I'm in this health industry, essential oil, so I am actually drug-free for 4 years already. For the past 4 years, and not even a pill of medicines that I took since 2016. Yeah, for any of the common ailments.
Could you elaborate how you keep fit?
Yeah, it's very tough to wanted to keep fit, but I love is outdoor activity, and I run. That is the one activities that I will not need to get people to pair with me. I can run it on my own, and that is the more regular activity that I do it to keep fit for myself, especially after a lot of eating with friends. So that is how.
So running.
And I take supplements. Yeah, I take supplements that I needed. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of meals do you prepare for yourself, or if you pack, what do you take?
Okay, so I eat a lot outside as well, but I also eat a lot at home because my sister stay with me, so she will cook a home cook. So we do have soup. Yeah, we do have soup right every day.
Oh, I love soup.
So that is what usually, that is my favorite one. Yeah, the boil soup, right? Boiling soup. Those are the diet that actually I love. And I'm not a salad person, definitely, but I love to drink soup. And I believe those are the things that actually helps into adding on to my healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Home cooked meal is always the best.
Yeah, so I'm blessed in that way.
What is the best advice you have ever received?
So the best advice that I have ever received, right, from someone to tell me that do whatever from the heart, do it with right intention, and the universe will send us the right people to us to talk to help, or even to be with. Yeah, so bless someone with what we know. Yeah, so I'm doing that actually daily.
Wow, that's lovely. That's a lovely message. Of course, there are high moments, right? And then there will also be low moments. So what do you do during those low moments to perk yourself up?
Yeah, definitely we will go through sometimes the lowest moment of our life, especially we are overwhelming by a lot of things. So I will feel defeated, especially if, let's say, I didn't reach the goal that I have set. So that time is a low moment to me. When that happens, right, I will talk to my close friend. I will talk to my some group member that I'm very close to and get that they can pray for me. And then I will also share with the low moment that I have, right, with someone that I can trust. So I will only go to a small group of people that I can really trust and talk about it. I'm not asking for their validation, but then I'm think that this is very important, that they probably can help to pray so that I can uplift it. So I can also go for a movie, and especially those inspiring movie. Then I know that actually this is not the worst moment of it. Then very fast I will get out from that low moment. I will try my best to get out from the low moment as soon as I can. Then go for a spa. That we're able to. I will not go for shopping because we were going to spend a lot of money on that. So that's how I pick up myself.
Actually, you wrote the movie that lift you up is example Pursuit of Happiness. Is it starring Will Smith?
Yes, correct. It's a very, very old movie, but it always kind of reminds us about the happiness come from where it's like it's not really things that we are chasing. It's the happiness that we are chasing. Make us whole.
Yeah, must watch again.
Yeah, so that is a thing where when we are low, then we need to get all this movie to keep us going again.
Okay. What does Vitality Health means to you?
So I believe we have to learn self-care and love ourselves first, using what nature can offer to us, and live a vitality and healthy lifestyle so that we can help more people. Because we are healthy, we can help others, and we teach people how to be healthy. So it's really no point having all the money in the world, but then we lose health and at the sick bed, right? So that is where start from us first. Get the vitality and live on healthy life and spread this message to more people.
Zee, can you leave us with an inspiring quote?
Yes, actually, I'm a fan of Jack Ma. So I love this quote that he has so many, but then I would like to share with everyone this quote. Like he has said before, if you want to win the 21st century, you have to empower others, making sure other people are better than you. Then you will be successful. So now we are doing something that other people will be better than us. Then when they are better than us, we are successful. So that is how the quote is actually really inspiring and give me a direction how I can do better in my life.
Yeah, I love that quote. Because in the end, it's not about yourself, right? I mean, of course, you want to be the best. You want to perform the most optimally. Okay, but after that, I think at the same time, it's about rallying the others with you and bring them to the fullest potential.
Yeah, so sometimes we cannot be the best, but we can get someone to be better.
Yeah.
That's what I usually.
I believe everyone is anointed with their own gift. So as long as you bring out the gift, the anointing of that person, whatever that talent, and bring that person to the fullest potential. And when you see that, I think it's absolutely satisfying.
Yeah. I'm learning still. I'm learning to how we can and unlock the potential of the people that we are dealing with. Yes.
If you'd like to find out more about Zee and doTERRA, you can check out the link that we will put below. So thank you so much, Zee, for sharing your invaluable experience and your health journey with Vitality Health Leaders. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on board.
Thank you for having me, and I love what you do as well. So thank you for the session.
We'll be signing out for now. Bye-bye.
See you again.
To me, Vitality Health means staying healthy, active mentally and physically. It starts from self-care and care for others. Thank you, Vitality Health.